right, sitting down with us right here on the home of the Cowboys here with Shan and RJ is one of the top 2 requests that we had amongst player interviews. We got Jake Ferguson to start off camp, and sitting down right now in the Uber One fan cam is DeMarvion Overshown. New members enjoy 3 months free at joinuber1.com. What's up, man? Welcome back.
Man, it's good to be back. It's good to be back.
Did you get your lifting this morning?
Nah, we actually lifted yesterday. The defense lifted yesterday, but, I got me a good breakfast in this morning, and now I'm sitting here with you guys. I told them that I might be a morning radio host one day, so
there you go.
Got to warm up, Let me see what I made. Let me see.
Okay.
Let me see.
So, man, we had you on last year, and you were absolutely fantastic. And then you got the injury news. We were heartbroken for you. So how is year 2 after the recovery? We heard your GPS is off the charts. They got to slow you down out here.
Oh, yeah, that's actually good to hear, because when I'm out there, I know I'm only getting like 3-4 plays max today. So I'm telling everybody when I'm out there, I'm sorry, but y'all going to have to play chase when I get out there, because I'm trying to get my GPS numbers, because I know they taking me out right after this play. But it feels good being back, just being with my brothers again, not just, on the sideline being a cheerleader, but actually being in the fire with them. So, this is something that I just love to do, and it's more than just playing football to me.
Are they keeping you, on a rep count for now, and how long is that going to last?
They definitely got me on a rep count right now. I'm not sure how long it's going to last. I think we're going to ramp it up a little more next week. Just getting us the feel on the first week in pad, so, definitely easing us in a little bit.
How long did it take you to fully trust the injury recovery, and you're like, I feel like I'm back? Because a lot of people, have that mental hurdle.
I definitely, just throughout the whole recovery and rehab process, it was just one of those things that I went to my training sessions with, okay, today I just got to trust it. Whatever we do, whatever Britt throws at us, whether it's the bands, whether we just, get to run full speed for 2 reps, let me just go out there and just trust that everything is great. So when I come out here, it'll be easier for me to just run around and play football. So it really just carried out throughout my whole year recovery. Like every workout, I'm just like, you know what, forget it. If it hurts after, it's just going to hurt. Mm-hmm. But I'm just going to trust it. And now that I'm out here running on the field, I feel like my instincts are, they definitely back. They kicking in. Like it's something that I don't have to worry about on the field, whether my knee is going to be all right after this play or not.
Is it something though also with the type of surface? So have you cut on a turf? Like that first time you cut on turf versus grass, is that in your head at all, or was it?
I mean, now that you say it.
Dang it. No. Don't put that on us.
Now that you just said that, I really, a couple workouts before I came up here, I worked out on some turf, but it haven't been like nothing hard or extreme like playing football. So, when I finally get on some turf, it might be in my head now, but I'll be all right.
You're going to get us run out of town. The fans are going to blame us.
Way to go, John. We're talking with DeMarvion Overshown here on 105 through the Fan. It's a lot of times when you look at position groups in the NFL, like the quarterbacks kind of hang with the quarterbacks, linebackers hang with the linebackers, defensive backs, and so on. I had talked to somebody this offseason with the team, and they had said, one of the great things that DeMarvion did was he hit this rehab group with him, John Stevens, and David Durden, and sort of took control of that as just like, hey guys, this is our group. Like this is what we're going to do, and we're going to attack this every day, and we're not going to be discouraged, and we're going to make sure that we're keeping ourselves accountable. How important was that to you to attack really early on with the 3 of you getting hurt really close together? Just attack the mentality of we can't let ourselves get discouraged. We need to make this a tight-knit group where this is kind of our position group.
I kind of felt like, that was my role, even before I got hurt, coming onto the defense, being a leader amongst, alphas. And I kind of took that into my rehab group as well. If we really want to be what we want to after this thing is over with, after we recover 100%, we're going to have to attack this every day. And, it'll be days where I just send them scriptures or days, motivational quotes man, we're going to be okay. This is not going to be a reason why we don't perform at our best when we come back. This nobody on Twitter would be able to say, oh, it's because he didn't take his rehab, or maybe the training staff didn't do this. That's not going to be a case at all. So, and then I just know, going through an injury where I had to sit out a little bit before, most of it is mental. Like, you're going to have all the best doctors, the best surgeons, the best training staff. That's a profession. They're going to do what they can to, get you back. But it's all going to be mental. The mental battle is going to be the toughest part of it. So I knew if we can all just come there, compete, have fun with it, and know that we all going to be good at the end of the day, then we'll get out of here and have fun again. So I definitely took that, as a role of mine, and now we're the best of friends. Me and John was in David wedding this past month. So I bond, our friendship definitely built over time, and I feel great just seeing them out there, catching passes, John diving for balls again. I feel good.
What's your initial impression of Mike Zimmer?
Oh man, I love him. I tell everybody that I talk to, he's like a professor at the game, as far as teaching, and he allows us to be, students and players. And anything he says, you want to try to get a grasp of it, even if it's just one thing, just to keep in your toolbox, because it's a reason why he's been in this game, and it's a reason why he's coached as many talented players as he has. He makes you learn the game, sit there, and not only just be out there being a football player, but what you're doing and everybody else on the field doing.
It was we heard Eric Kendricks during OTAs, who spent a lot of time in Mike Zimmer's defense. Eric Kendricks was even saying, yeah, we're into this first day, kind of complicated. Yeah, there's a lot to pick up. There's a lot that he asks of you, and a lot of different things that we're doing. How important while you've been rehabbing, how important have the mental reps that you're trying to get in, and some of the study work that you're trying to get in, how important has that been for you with Mike Zimmer coming in here?
It's definitely been real important, especially knowing my role when I got back from my injury, and that they was going to be asking, something of me, and which is I expected. I wanted them to throw a lot at me when I got back, and it just forced me, to really sit down and go into year two, not with that rookie mindset of I'm new to this, like I get to work my way in, but no, having a guy like Zimmer, like he's going to teach you ball, and it's going to be a defense where you got to sit there and learn it just to, to be your best at it. And, I had a whole year to just sit and learn football, get my football IQ up. And with, like Eric said, at first it is complicated. But once you just sit through the meetings and, like I say, every day you grab a little bit from them, it all starts just adding up and mixing in. And then when you got a guy like EK coming in that's played under Zimmer for a long time and was an all-pro under Zimmer, he helps too. He got his 2 cents in too.
Cartoon crush? I saw you posted on Instagram, but it was Harvey and Dak, and I didn't see yours in there. Did they not ask you, or did they just not make the clip?
No, mine was actually, it was right after, I think, Dak and Jake. It was right after Dak and Jake.
Yeah, Instagram, they need to extend that when some of those videos. It's too short.
So you had to click on the reel to actually see mine.
And who was it?
It was actually Vanessa from Phineas and Ferb, Dr. Doofenshmirtz's daughter.
No,
I gotta look this up.
No idea. Bobby?
Vanessa?
I know who he's talking about. I don't know how she would be ahead of like Lola Bunny in Space
Storm
Jam.
made it. Ferguson said Jessica Rabbit.
So you like the eyes.
Kim Possible.
Hey.
She got the big eye. Yeah, you like that.
And it's crazy because I knew it was an out of the world question coming when they asked me did I want to get on the little mic. They didn't usually, they just put it up to you and ask you a question. But I knew, I was like, okay, they asking me, so it got to be something off the wall. But I didn't have the worst. It was some people that, I understand Lola Bunny, but at the end of the day, she's a bunny.
It's a cartoon character.
Well,
but EK, he said a dog. It was a dog that he put. I'm like, okay, it's time to sit down and have a conversation, boys.
Hey,
maybe that's a style.
Maybe
got that dog in him.
Some people are in different things. Now, I saw, how old is your son? 1 year old?
He's 1.
Okay, so are you bonding with Dak over the newborn stuff? My daughter is 2 months old, but I have a 4-year-old son. So you got the sleep schedule down, the diaper changing down. How much are you all into that? And what show is on the iPad the most?
So he actually is a fan of, well, it started off Coco Melon, nothing but Coco Melon.
Oh, God. My wife won't allow that.
We progressed, and now the old Grinch, the original Grinch.
Oh,
wow,
He
really?
can sit in front of the Grinch all day. If it's not the Grinch, it's something about dinosaurs. He loves dinosaurs.
Yeah.
So he makes it easy on me because, I'm still a cartoon guy too. Like, I don't mind sitting and watching cartoons. Like, it's no problem.
Are you an anime guy? Who do we have yesterday that was anime?
Marshawn Nealon, big anime fan.
See, yeah, I'm not really into anime, but like if somebody put it on, I usually sit there and be like, this is actually interesting. I'm not gonna go home and turn it on, but I'm like, this is actually cool.
What was the big cartoon you were into as a kid?
So I mean, I say Phineas and Ferb, just because I always seen myself as like a Ferb. Like,
You know who this is, Ruben?
I ain't really say too much. I just went about my business, but we got stuff done.
Yeah.
Like, I got stuff done. So I was always a Phineas and Ferb type of guy.
New number this year, 13. Lot of sad Longhorns fans wondering why you didn't go with the 0.
Man, I think I done said this so many times now, but I wanted it. I thought I was going to earn it last year, but, that happens. And so I was like, okay, this year it's looking good. Like, he said, wait a year, let me see. And I think he decided that was rowdy number. So 13 was available. I've been told that 13 is my lucky number by more than one person, and me and my son's birthday both on the 13th, so it all just makes sense. It was like, you know what, 13 is like, and I look good in the threads. Like, it looked good. It looked good.
Well, look, man, there's no one else out here we're rooting for more than you. You're blessed with the accent. You have the media personality. Thank you so much for sitting down with us again this year, and have a fantastic season. We cannot wait to root for you. You're one of the best, if not the best, that we get to sit down with. So thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.